My name is James Lincoln Oberg, and this is the advice I've compiled for creating an effective professional headshot. The first piece of advice is that the subject should be completely clear. See how in the image over here there are 8 individuals, and it's very hard to tell who the main subject is. Well, this image, it's very clear that the subject is the man. Another key part of a professional headshot is choosing a background that doesn't distract from the subject. Ensuring the background is not distracting is an incredibly important piece of advice. Busy or cluttered backgrounds tend to pull your attention away from your face, which weakens the purpose of the photo. A simple or natural background keeps the focus exactly where it should be, on you. That's why plain backdrops are often viewed as the most professional option. They create a clean, polished look and make it easier for viewers to connect with the person in the photo rather than everything happening behind them. There are alternatives to a plain background. Lydia Abbott recommends taking your headshot in nature or even in front of a painted wall in her article titled 10 Tips for Taking a Professional LinkedIn Profile Photo. You see in the first image a blurred natural background, and in the second, that of an office space. These alternatives can add personality while still keeping the subject clear and professional. Professional attire is the most reliable option for a professional headshot. See how this individual on the left side of the screen is shown in very casual attire that would not likely be appropriate for the workplace. However, this individual on the right side of the screen is shown in very appropriate attire for the workplace. Dressing professionally also signals competence and credibility. Your attire should match the industry standard you want to represent. Clean, simple, and well-fitted clothing also tend to photograph the best. Your facial expression plays a major role in how others perceive your headshot. A positive facial expression is key to conveying approachability. A positive, natural expression makes you appear confident, approachable, and easy to work with. All qualities that matter when someone is forming their first impression of you from a profile photo. Eye contact with the camera is especially important because it creates a sense of connection and trust. It mimics a real conversation and helps viewers feel like they're interacting with a genuine, open person. Pairing this with a natural smile reinforces warmth and professionalism. A relaxed, authentic smile is far more effective than a stern or overly serious expression. Many people assume that looking intense makes them appear more professional, but too much seriousness can come off as uninviting. A small, natural smile strikes the perfect balance between professionalism and friendliness. Approachability is a valuable trait in workplace settings, and your headshot should reflect that. A warm expression signals emotional intelligence, collaboration, and openness, qualities that will help you stand out to employers, recruiters, and colleagues. Ultimately, aim for an expression that feels true to your personality, whether you are naturally warm or more reserved. The goal is to show a genuine version of yourself while still presenting a polished professional image. The quality of the headshot improves when someone else takes the photo. If you look at the images on the slide, the difference between a selfie and a true headshot is immediately clear. The selfie on the left feels unprofessional, the angle is awkward. These issues happen because taking your own photo makes it hard to control framing, posture, and lighting. In contrast, the headshot on the right shows what happens when someone else takes the photo. The subject appears more polished, the lighting is intentional, and the camera is positioned well. Another person can catch small details, adjust your pose, and make sure you look confident and put together. You don't need a professional photographer to get this difference. Even a friend can produce a much more professional result than a selfie. The key point is that having someone else behind the camera leads to a clearer, more credible headshot. How you can utilize a new professional headshot. Professional headshots are used in more places than most people realized, and one of the most important is LinkedIn. A clean, polished photo immediately strengthens your profile and helps you make a strong first impression before anyone reads a single word about you. Beyond LinkedIn, your headshot is used across many digital spaces: company websites, online portfolios, email displays, and networking platforms. Many businesses also use headshots to introduce employees or highlight their teams, so having an updated professional image ready is incredibly valuable. Headshots are also used in printed materials like brochures, event programs, and presentations. Organizations rely on them to keep their branding consistent and to present their people in the best possible light. Overall, a strong headshot isn't just a picture, it's a professional tool. It communicates confidence, approachability, and credibility, and it helps shape the impression others form of you. Investing a little effort into a great headshot can make a noticeable difference in how you present yourself to the world.